Hey, friendos, welcome back to Power Wash Simulator. Uh, this episode in particular, I have a fun memory of, simply because of this house. And I'll talk about that later. Let's clean a golf cart first. Also, that bump on my head, I think I've explained it before, something called a pilar cyst, and I bonked my noggin real hard and ended up cutting right on that where that it was covered. And so I didn't need a band-aid up until now again, because well, I went to go take a fuzzy off my head and ripped the cyst open, and it popped, and it was just gross. I'm sorry, you guys probably don't want to hear any of that, but it just like my noggin hurts again. Yeah, bumper. That's a tiny bumper. Keep forgetting I'm blocking that. Hold on. Sorry. Me move the camera down here. Do. Did I get a star? Would have been a good noodle. No. What if they're ever gonna have their eyes open? That'd be mildly terrifying. They have one horror episode or cleaning thing, and the gnome just starts opening its eyes slowly. Oh yeah, it's a star noise. I didn't know. Was that? I never would have guessed that I'm cleaning a golf cart. Thank you for telling me. I see you. You're not hiding from me. Oh yeah. All these pings. Very freaking tasty. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Look at me, I'm getting all the stars. I'm the bestest noodle that ever noodled. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Woo! I forgot I had my spiffy little outfit. Alrighty. Looking at that golf right now, it's almost like the whole thing never happened. You're a genius, Dirt Finder. Much obliged. Mayor Jeff Jefferson. The 13th? You mean 13 people have been named Jeff Jefferson? You poor bastards. Who the hell names... You know what? Our name is Jefferson. Better call our son Jeff. Jeff. Now on to this house. Cards on the table. We live at the old house of the Esther Diath. The the eccentric actress who played the Wicked Witch in that classic movie and vanished mysteriously in the national park. We know all the rumors surrounding the place, but we also know we've picked up an absolute bargain. We don't mind if the furniture moves around a little. That's just next level feng shui. But the grubby exterior is really getting to us, and all the other Power Rangers that are too scared to set foot on our yard. If you could help us out, we'd be eternally grateful. Okay. I will clean your spooky house. So this house in particular, it was somewhere around here. I had to clean a wood trim. Like, I could not find it. And if I recreate history, I will be a little sad. You might notice the odd, super weird, creepy sign on the outside of the house. It's nothing to worry about. Okay. You say that, but it makes me think there's something to worry about. But yeah, I spent like a solid 20-30 minutes searching for that one wood trim bit. And that's why the thumbnail you're gonna see is gonna be the same. Also because I'm, lazy, but that's besides the point. That's neither here nor there, folks. Where's the gnome? Why can't I walk to the other side of the street? Oh god, I'm trapped. Oh, that's how you do that. I see you. I will always see you. Oh god, the whole house is dirty. Who'd have thunk it? I think I found out where the cat's going. All the way around the neighborhood. You know, the fact that I remember where the wood trim is, but I can't remember, like, actual important shit, says a lot about my character. Or something, I don't know. Also, the fact that power washers were afraid to power wash a haunted house. I mean, just like, why? You think if you clean the house, you're gonna attract some spirits? Maybe they want to live in a clean house. Maybe they want to haunt people in a nice, clean house. You don't know. Don't be a little power washing bitch. Power wash the ghosts. Power wash with holy water or something. I don't know. Just a nice, gentle rain sound. Oh no, it's a storm. Man, this shit looking sparkly. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Man, that's really on there. Oh yeah, it's probably. Do not wish to recreate the same situation. Please don't haunt me. Alright, I think I got it. I hope I got it. Well, I didn't get fucking any of that. Dang, that's on there. Also, when I was playing High and Knife last night, made a joke about not getting monetized on that one episode. Even though, you know, I probably never will get monetized, but whatever. But it's just like, I always forget because the C word is something you can't say. And they said it like 3 times right in a row. Because Australia, I guess. Oh yeah, that works like a charm. But yeah. Something that I forget that you can't say on here, like, if they accept every other cuss word. But by golly, if they use the C word at the end. That and the N word. But a lot of games don't use that word, so it's fun. I guess, I don't know. Spooky, scary power wash. Send shivers down your spine. Ah, you little bits of bobs, get out of here. There we go. I cleaned one wall. Life is good. Here. I don't know what in this game makes my controller rumble. But it's weird. Just a little bit to me. Yeah, wow. Goodbye. Good. Remember there's this game my brother loved playing on the PS2 when we had one. I don't remember the name of it, but there was this like fox character had a shop. He was like, "Welcome, welcome." Sort of like one of our favorite characters. You showed up when your character got a castle, like, this guy's rich. Quick, spend your money here. So we're gonna end up moving again this year, because well, one rent's already like $13.50. So I mean, we don't wish it to get like any higher. It's like getting a house isn't really worth it. So we're looking at trailers. It's like the houses like seem to be ungodly expensive for no damn reason. Well, I know it's because some people like buy the house, say they fixed it up, and then rent it out for an ungodly amount of money. But also just like, stop. Get some help. I don't care if you want to make some extra money. I want to live in a nice building. Get off. Yeah, just like a house isn't very worth it. It seems like these days. Not worth the price. What's the fun noise going on? How are you still on here? Stop doing that. Jeez, how are you still dirty? Me when I'm scrubbing the shit out of the dishes and nothing comes off. How are you dirty? How? I don't know. I think this is the controller that has stick drift. That's annoying. Jeez, it's still dirty. Yeah, I got stick drift bad on this one. I need to buy a new controller again. I don't want to, but I have to. That's annoying. Is the stairs like one solid entity, or? Bricks. It's hard to see the yellow on the white. There, a dog. Yeah, alright. Jeez. All that little twitching you see? That's my stick drift, and I hate it. I don't like buying new controllers. I have like fucking 7 in a tote. I don't even know why I still have them. I don't know. They might be useful or something. Spare controllers or whatever or whatnot. I see. Get off. Like, it's that bad. I'm not touching anything. Jeez. Alright, I'll buy one after work tomorrow. It's annoying. This is even that old, I don't think. I had it from like maybe a year-ish. Might just switch back to my other one. Starting to annoy the piss out of me. Switched it. Just God damn. Like, I know there's like ways to possibly fix it, like it needs cleaning or something. It's like I am too damn worried about breaking it while trying to clean it and having to buy another one anyway. So just like might just end up chucking all the damn controllers I got. I don't see a point in keeping them. But some of them are also my brother's, so I don't know. I'll ask him about it. Don't want to chuck something in case he wants to keep it for some reason. That would be rude. Like, because I know you gotta like remove. Oh, I missed a solid chunk here. Spin nozzle, go. How the hell am I supposed to get that? Am I even able to get that? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it ain't moving. My parents always said don't wear like white t-shirts and white shoes. Growing up, this is probably why. Like, this is nasty. Have I not been using my new one this entire time? Jeez. I could have been cleaning so much better. Look at that. Awesome. See, and it got that thing on the side. Let's go over here. Be gone, foul demon. That's still there. I'm going to assume that's a bug. Ah. Little bitty bobs. Man, look how fucking good this looks. Beautiful. I would probably paint it a different color if I'm gonna be honest. Cause like, it stains or something. I might never get that. I wasn't using my new power washer. Like it does so good. As I said on the I hear they send shivers down your spine. My goddamn. How long was this house? People just too afraid to live in a house? Were they afraid of the scary skeletons? Hello. Being veranda decking. Why does that sound like some sort of like spy name? Ah yes. our top spy, veranda decking. Their specialty is punching you in the throat. I think the stairs are clean. I'm unsure. Hello. There's no post on Sundays. It's got some power. I can fucking whack the window with it. Damn, this new power washer is fucking awesome. I bought it for equipment. I'm sure that's happened to other people playing this. Would trim my enemy. My cough, I believe, is almost gone. But it's hard to tell, considering every day I go to work, I work with more and more dust. So, who knows? There's someone here. Jeez. Get off. Really, that tiny speck? My name? It's simple. A rose fell on her head, so we decided to call you Rose. What about me? A daisy fell on your head, so we decided to call you Daisy. What about me, Dad? Oh, hey, Brick. You will be squeaky clean. By the order of the Devotries making these Devotries corner now. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. Well, not really a lot, but I've been playing a solid chunk of it. And I gotta say, I like the Hammer's new moveset, simply just because of the whirly bonk. Or whatever it's called. But I'm still trying to find a good secondary, because I've only ever used the hammer. I've cleaned the railing. So yeah. I've tried the gun lance. It's not exactly my cup of tea. I tried the sword and shield. I think. Either I made it and did not try it. Or I tried it once and did not like it. I don't know. But I think I sold it regardless, so... yeah, that means something. Just I always use a hammer. I've never done anything else. The door has been cleaned. But I mean, if a secondary weapon is... I mean, it's not necessary. But it's a good mechanic to have if you want to switch it up a bit, I guess. Or have two of the same weapon with different effects. I'm also not a fan of the fart monkey. I did not like the fart monkey. Well, I think that's like a general consensus. Sorry, scratch the side. But yeah. I like pretty much all the monsters except for that one. It's just kind of gross. I see you, dude. You are not escaping from me. You are escaping from me, and I don't like it. Haha! Take this, dude. think I got it. Wall cleaned. They say the devil's in the details, and I think it's time for an exorcism. Oh yeah. Where did that saying come from? The devil's in the details. There's a lot of sayings. I don't know where the hell they came from, but I know they exist. Well, obviously. Hello. I don't know if they're clean already. That's the problem. Oh, hello. Damn. Cool. Be gone, moth. Why do you need a little bit like that above your garage? Is there like an attic up there or something? I think attic in your garage sounds weird. So I guess technically my parents have one, but I don't think my dad really does anything with it. He shoves shit up there and never really touches it. So I don't know. We used to have our Xbox box. I don't know why he kept it, but he did. Dang, he's got some reach. I do not have the extensions. Just in case. You never know. Also, the Wallace and Gromit crossover collab thing is something I did not expect. I've only ever seen like one whole thing of Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were Rabbit. remember watching that a couple of times with my brother when we were growing up. He's not ever a big fan of claymation, but I think, for me at least, it's like probably one of the, like, it's a beautiful thing, you know? It's just like all the time and effort it takes, each little movement. Like, it takes probably months to finish, like, maybe 30. I could be very wrong about this. It could take a very long time to finish maybe 30 minutes of the damn movie, or whatever thing you're doing for it. And I just think it's just like, with how much time and effort it takes, it's honestly just beautiful in a way. Like, one of my favorites is Kubo and the Two Strings. I think that one is very well done. I know it's by Leica Studios. And they made Paranorman and The Missing Link. I like how clean the fence is, but the rest of the house is just a soccer ball. But the rest of the house is just disgusting. They did a real good job of cleaning the fence, but did not want to do the rest of the house. Now you are going outside. They don't need a soccer ball. Bye, buddy. I hope you. Bye, buddy. The wall here? Oh, that makes sense. Weird, but alright. The ball is magic. Huh. Anyway, back to the job at hand. Sorry. Let me use my extensions. I forgot I have hands. Damn, alright. Wood trim cleaned. I don't think I really used extensions last time I was doing this. It's time for the log boy. What are these symbols? What can it go? Nice. That would hurt my eyes a bit. Go ahead and take that off for now. Bitch, I said take it off. Oh, that sounded wrong. I'm so sorry. What do my downstairs neighbors think of me? If they even hear me. I know I hear them. They're very loud people. Argue in the middle of the damn night. Sounds like they're throwing stuff half the damn time. This looks like math. We don't want that shit here. My favorite thing is I could be playing any game and I see like a hole or a corner. I'm like, as if that's going to help me see around the dip or the corner of anything. I do it a lot in Minecraft when I play. Look to see it down a room, just like, yeah, it's a hole. Bing. The fries are done. There we go. Fascia? I don't know what that is. Why do they give these things like such weird names? And here we have the banister, the fascia, the veranda. It's like patio, ledge, guardrail. That's all you need to do. It's just that easy. Not everything needs a fancy name. Should half the time I say thingamajig or doohickey. Because I don't know the actual term. Oh. There's an on-running joke in, to say household, that I'm an old man. It started like sometime like March last year, so, you know. Did you hear that weird rumbling noise? I'm sorry, I farted. But, sorry. But it is like, I have a notification from Twitch. What do you mean since I love that category? I don't even know who the hell Doru Garuns is. Anyway, that was telling me that Queso's living and I don't care. I know he's popular and all, but he isn't exactly my cup of tea. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, just like this on-running joke since like some like March last year, that I'm an old man. Anytime I did something that was considered old personish or old manish or whatever, I was aged a year. I started at 95. Like, it was primarily like me adjusting my glasses and making a face. Just like I did it when I was reading coupons once. It's just something that happens. I adjust my glasses a lot. I do need to get new glasses. But, yeah, I'm like 201 now. Like, I stopped being aged for the, glasses thing. Because of how often I end up doing it. I think recently I got aged for fucking trying to pop it back. So, you know, there's that. Also, it's a bit of a pain in the ass when you work overnights to get a freaking glasses appointment. Or to even go to one, to be honest, because I don't even have a car. So just like, how am I supposed to get there? Because I don't carry money, and the bus doesn't accept card. So, and I'm not gonna use an Uber to go to a glasses appointment. I already gotta pay for the glasses. So just like, stop trying to take all my money. I don't make enough to be doing all these purchases. And I don't make a bad amount of money, but it's just like how expensive stuff is. It just, difficult. Sometimes it's like my share of the rent, and we split into like thirds, is like 7 something. And then, buying groceries, eggs being like fucking $7. It's pretty damn ridiculous. Like, I work what is considered a minimum wage job. I only make like 17. I looked at it, 17.5 an hour. So it's not exactly a whole heck of a lot. Especially considering the amount of work I end up doing. It's like, I have to move like several tons a day almost. Because I work in the pet section. Heaviest skid I had was like 8 of me. And I'm like 300 pounds, so it's pretty damn close to 2,400, or from what I remember, like 23 something. But it's just like, I should not have to move this. And there is a mechanical thing, but you need a special forklift license to use it, which makes no goddamn sense. I mean, granted, yeah, I don't know how it works, but it just like end up moving fucking, well, over like 8 times my damn weight. And if I don't get to that skid that night, I gotta move it back. Oh god, I remember there was one time, it was like a 2,200 something pound skid. And I took it from, like, all my stuff is like in a place called staging, which is like on the other side of the store from where the pet section is. And so I took it from that staging area all the way over to pets. And for my boss to tell me, hey, don't do that one yet. I'm like, so I took that skid and I dragged it to the pet's back room. Like, I moved that thing like 5 times in like a 24-hour period. It made me sad and a little pissed off. Like, I shouldn't have to move this damn thing so much. I end up scaring my coworkers sometimes because apparently my pet load, some of my pet skids, are too heavy for them to move, but then I just move it. Like, I'm sorry, I have strong legs. I don't know what you want from me. And again, my legs would have to be strong to fucking move my fat ass around. It's a very shiny car over there. Let's say, is it clean yet? Is this one clean yet? Oh, I know, I see. Be gone from here. There we go. Man, look how pretty it is. This also looks like math. Get out of here. We don't want your methodology. Can't hurt anyone anymore. Alrighty. Very effective. Look, it's almost clean already. It's clean now. Haha. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. God. Honestly, I prefer working overnights to days, though. It's like dealing with people is a pain. Because I was a cart pusher for like 2.5 years when I started working at the grocery store I work at. And just like, it was awful. Like, I applied for a grocery position because they needed help and still do need help in grocery. And like, we have a special position just for you. And I was stuck cleaning garbage. Like, I pulled weeds, cleaned trash cans, changed the trash cans. I've replaced a couple trash cans, I'm not gonna lie to you. They had me put up freaking metal trash cans in cart corrals. Just like, I've cleared the cart corrals of freaking ice and snow in the winter, which that was a freaking pain in the ass because they gave me a rinky-dink plastic shovel. I freaking... Like, I was off for like 2 days. I don't know why they had me off 2 days in a row as a cart pusher, considering I was technically their best one, which, you know, not hard to be good at pushing carts. Like, they waited 2 days. Like, it was winter, and they hire some bulldozer folk for when it snows pretty bad. And a few of the fire exits are along the back of the store. They waited 2 whole days with those frickin' doors blocked with huge chunks of ice because the snow had slightly melted and compacted there behind your front door, behind those doors, whichever term you wish to use. And then they told me to go clear it. Like, I broke a shovel swinging it like a fucking pickaxe to try and break this ice. And I got so damn tired of it that I went back inside, grabbed like 100 pounds of frickin' sidewalk salt, and just dumped them. Dumped the bags right where the damn snow pile-up was. Like, hey, you did a good job. I'm like, thanks. You should never, ever let the fire exits be blocked. You could have had someone else clear those damn things, but you waited for the one guy that you have do everything just to clear them. Like, no. If there had been a fucking fire on any of those 2 days, you would have been fucking screwed. Just like, why? I'm not a car pusher anymore, and I'm fucking happy. Being a car pusher made me damn depressed. It's like, Okay, nothing against any of the car pushers, but because of the vest they wear, the orange vest, everyone automatically assumed like I had a brain problem. Like we had one gal she has Down syndrome. She couldn't do the trash because the trash cans were taller than her, so she couldn't exactly lift them out. Then we had one guy, I don't know exactly what's going on up there, but he had a lifting restriction, so he couldn't do it. And then we just had an alcoholic. He just didn't want to do it. And the one time they had this, they changed my schedule because I used to work like 6 to 2, so they changed it from like, they went to 7 to 2 for whatever reason. And then they had someone else do the trash. She walked through like, why am I doing your job? Like as a cart, as I think they call them service clerks. And like as a service clerk, it's all of our jobs to be doing the trash and such. But I've been the only one doing it for the past 2 years. Like, oh, like I guess that makes up for it. Oh. Look, I have nothing against any of them. But just like doing that job for 2.5 years, like I legit got called retarded by customers. Like I said hi to somebody, and they go, "He seems a little slow." I'm like, "Bitch, I hope your fucking TV breaks." It was Black Friday. It's like I didn't have to help him, but it's like, how fucking dare you? Like, why would you automatically assume someone is a little slow? I didn't like working there to begin with. Don't make me hate you. So the amount of disrespect that service workers, not that kind of service, but like retail folk, or just like even I assume power washers, given the game, like people that work for the community, I guess you could say. The amount of disrespect they must get is honestly just obscene. And it's for like no reason. It's like you should not just automatically assume someone is mentally deficient. Let's just go with that. Because they wear an orange vest. Or that, trust me, a lot of the, I assume, service workers that do work like this, cleaning and all that, probably get a very obscene amount of crap, like, thrown at them. And it fucking sucks. Like, I legit had to force my job's hand to put me somewhere else. Like, I didn't even really want to work overnights. I still really don't. But it just like, if I leave, I'll now end up losing money. So just like, yeah. And that's how they get you. Especially since I work on the GM side. And that area does not get a lot of help to begin with. Oh, gotta change this manually. Like, we always go over to help grocery and whatnot. Like, sure, whatever. We're just like... Currently, like, I feel like when I got back Wednesday last week, I was immediately behind because grocery had inventory. And hold on, I need to clean the rest of this wall first. And which means, okay, so here's the stupid thing. When the people that do the inventory, how do, Dirt Finder? I got a real doozy for you. When you can spare a minute for us over at the recreational grounds. Oh, is it the, hello, is this the Grime Bandits? I need some help with my poor little play school. Alright. Here's my next couple, views. Oh, another thing. Be careful how you go around the volcano. Why would I be going near a volcano? You expect me to power wash him? I'll hold back the eruption. We went down there to enjoy a smoky sunset, and Jenny saw a UFO pop out the top and disappear before you could say, look, a UFO. Where? Oh. Yeah, alright. Where the hell was I? Oh yeah, so like the people that do inventory, like you have to have, well, we have to make the entire, like, aisle, or all the aisles that they're going to count, be perfectly, like, as they call it, conditioning. It's like you take all the product, like, and you bring it forward so the shelf looks more full. I think it's freaking stupid. But we essentially have to make their job very easy for them, because if we don't, they just won't do their job. And it's like, I'm sorry, if my job's not easy, I still do my damn job. I don't have a choice. It's like they reschedule the whole inventory just because something it doesn't look pretty enough for them to count. Which is damn stupid. And so they called all of the GM people Monday last week over to... Really? Over to, grocery to condition for Tuesday morning. I assume it happened. It's gonna be hard to get up there. Oh, I missed a bit. So Wednesday, I had, like, I didn't have a lot, but I had, like, 2, like, large skids of nothing like but boxes. It's like, friggin'... anything like over, like, around 150 cases will take a while. At least in pets. Because, well, I'm, like, the only one that actually gets that many amount of cases on a single skid. I think. And it's all unsorted. From dog food aisle to cat food aisle, all the toys and all that shit. It just takes forever. When you get more than one, I almost broke my legs. Then you're just gonna be behind, and it's annoying as all hell. So just, yeah. So I had 2 big case skids, and then... Is that the whole outside house done? I believe so. Get off here, moss. So Wednesday I didn't finish. Sucks dong. And so then Thursday I get more skids on top of that. So I didn't get done. Friday, I had fucking 12 skids of crap to do. And it just... like, I did like 9 of them. And honestly, I moved a lot and my ass hurt. My muscles and shit. And there's like... And then Saturday I got like 8. And then I had 7... Sunday night. So like I ended up with like 2 skids left Sunday, or maybe 1. I don't remember. Nope, it was 2. Because one of them was a case skid. I'm like, I'm already not gonna get to this case skid. So just like, ugh. My hope is that they were able to catch up or help me catch up a little bit. I don't care if they didn't exactly finish pets, but it's like as long as I don't have a shit ton when I come back. Like I know it can't really be helped, so whatever. It's like I hope I can get caught up. I don't like being behind. It's just like being behind annoys me. This looks like a little face. Die. It's like, yeah, I don't like being behind. I don't like being late. There was a back when I still worked at Service. They changed my schedule and I didn't realize it, or they just also didn't fucking tell me. Because I've had like for some reason I always have like the same schedule. My boss during, so that's always nice. Like they didn't really do that in Service when I worked days. It was just like I had to always look at the schedule. Because he's like, we will schedule you to business needs. I'm like, that's a while. And it was actually really helpful because my brother's wife, I live with him. She took me to work because we all worked the same store and same shift. So it was really helpful us all having like the same days off. And then they decided to change it. What the fuck about my needs? Like, what if she decides not to take me into fucking work and I can't show up? Like, where's your business needs now? Like, a while back during COVID, when that was still a big thing, went on vacation to Tennessee. I'd put in my time. I had some PTO to use. Because at that time, if you didn't use it, you lost it. Again, also stupid. But we went all the way to Tennessee. The store director at that time tried to page me to clean the parking lot because he didn't know that I went on vacation, and then yelled at my boss at the time for not scheduling better. Like, you don't yell at my boss for just like, doing her job. Like, you have people that can do the job, but they don't want to do it, or they do it lazily. And when you finally get someone that does do it, I guess, proper, then you just fucking work them to death. Just, I don't like businesses like that. I mean, it's gonna happen regardless sometimes. And maybe sometimes people like, a lot of work. I mean, I suppose I don't mind. How the hell did I clean a wood trim? I'm cleaning a gutter. All right. But it's just like, I don't mind a lot of work, but it's like, if I'm not having fun, then it's just, I'm gonna hate it. I listen to music, mainly, at work. Can at least sing along and, vibe a little bit. I had a line of moss there. You can't tell me it's clean. Just vibe out a bit and stuff. And depending on the song, work a little faster. Because, motivation and such. How take this. Yeah, I don't want it. How was I able to pick that up? But yeah, just like, God dang it. But I think we're gonna start getting normal raises. Because I remember when I first started working at the store, was you work a certain amount of hours, they give you a raise until you hit the top out. Sorry, I thought I was fucking dry. And yeah, and then they took that away and they just gave everyone the top out. Because when I was a car pusher, I only made like $12.50, which is awful. Car pushing is not easy work. Sorry, being a service clerk is not easy work. Especially since when pushing carts in winter, God, I hated pushing carts in winter. Especially since, like, we have these big, great bins with the wheels on the bottom. They call them shamrocks for some reason. People inside use them for, like, cardboard and plastic, but I always used them for trash when I was a cart pusher. And, pushing those damn things in the snow. Awful. They did not want to move. Wheels got all clogged up. Because it had, like, how do I put it? Right, you had your little, like, it's a little U shape, and then went around the wheel with little bolts. Snow gets stuck in that little space in between, and the wheels did not want to move. Like, I ended up, like, shaking it all around in order to get the snow out and off. It was just annoying. But I also end up scaring people because I can withstand a good chunk of, like, whatever you like, low temperatures. Like, I'm perfectly fine in, like, until like -15 without a coat. I'm just warm. I'm covered in hair. I'm fat. So just like I can withstand temperatures. I know like some people can't. So, you know, whatever. Put on a coat, I guess, or a sweater. And then when it got around like -15, I bought a thermal long sleeve thing, which broke very fast. Like, I had a hole, like, I don't know, like the stomach area of my shirt. I don't know how it got there, but I had to buy another one. It was annoying. I don't even like long sleeves. That's why I wear cutoffs when I sleep. Just the more cloth there is, the less comfy I am. That's why I wear shorts and cutoffs all year round when I'm sleeping. Will just get too warm and I sweat and it's just gross. Latrine cleaned. You son of a bitch. But yeah, it just like that stuff. I do remember there was one time though. It was actually kind of interesting when I was doing the trash with like these little bees on the trash cans because you know they smelled something flower-like or sweet or whatever. They crawled and flew into my beard and just kind of chilled there. I think they were like sweat bees or something. So, you know, ain't nothing bad. They don't sting, I don't think. So, you know, I had that to deal with. It tickled a lot. But it's like, if I told someone that and they were like, you had bees in your beard? I'm like, yeah, it tickled. That guy was also a dick. Jesus, I am sliding off this. Like, who put butter on my shoes? But, yeah, it tickled a lot having those little bees in my beard. Sounds like something a One Piece character would have. Nice. Good old hive beard. Oh yeah. Thought I heard footsteps for a second. It might have been my own footsteps. There's a bit of a lore drop for you, though. Sorry about that. Also, I look pretty weird without a beard. I didn't start growing it until after I left McDonald's. Like, you know, constantly having to shave my face so I don't get food in the so I don't get food in the hair, so I don't get hair in the food. That not much, you know, anyone else really cared about that because I had a boss that he was a nice guy, but he had facial hair. It was short. But I don't know. I was always told to shave my face whenever I had a small bit of hair on it. Like when I was about to leave, I was like, I don't get paid enough to give a shit. My boss didn't like that. She's like, you do get paid to give a shit. I'm like, really? I made $9.50. I trained your crew. I trained the managers. Like, I opened the fucking store. You don't get to tell me I make enough money to give a damn when I never gave a damn to begin with. Like, it wasn't a bad job. I just, like, I made, like, $9.50. I worked 10 hours a day. I worked 4 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. Every single day I worked. And it kind of sucked, working 60 hours a week. I know some people do that, like my dad. We were growing up with our dad. He was always a grumpy fella. So he's like, you know, I work 80 hours a week. You guys need to pick up the slack and yada 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 blah blah blah. I'm like, he's also a truck driver, which I know is actually a pretty difficult job. But I was also too tired to give a damn. But it's just like, you know, you have to actually pay very close attention and all that, because if you get into an accident and someone gets hurt, or worse, you could lose your license, go to jail, get sued, all of that. And there's people that will do it on purpose. And I wish them the worst spot in hell. Because, like, you are actively trying to ruin someone's life. For, what, a paycheck? When you could also lose your damn life? Like, people don't realize that some semis actually semis take a while, or a bit longer, to break when they're growing. Don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but I've looked into the creepy symbols you found on the side of the house you're working on. Okay. Turns out they're just builder's diagrams, telling the plumber where to put the gap for the overfill pipe. Yeah, right. So it was Bath. Glad I destroyed it. But yeah, so, you know, working at McDonald's, like, the people there were actually nice. They were good people. Except for my manager. I didn't like my general manager. She was a creepy bitch. Like when I started there I was 19. Actually no, that's not right. I had like just gotten out of high school, so at that point I was 17 ish, about to be 18. And the general manager there, this is good for context, was a 50-year-old, and I later learned she was also a lesbian. I don't care. Uh, you know, love who you love and all that. But anytime I bent over to pick up a cleaning rag from the bucket, she always commented how much she wanted to smack my ass. I've had issues in the past with people smacking my ass. It happened in high school, and I hated it. Not like any of the teachers or anyone was going to do anything. They never gave a damn. They don't get paid enough. And, yeah, it was just pretty damn creepy having a 50-year-old woman say she wants to smack your ass. It was, not great. And, yeah. She was one of the reasons why I wanted to quit. But I didn't because I didn't know where else to go. No one really wanted anyone with the experience of a fry cook. That's all the experience you have when you were 14. Because I've worked at two different McDonald's. I worked at one that was on a boulevard and one that was in front of Walmart. And one on the boulevard was alright. I got fired from that one. I didn't count my drawer that day, but they found out that money was missing from the drawer, so automatically blamed me. Even though I knew where it was. It was in the safe. I had to put all my damn money in. So they miscounted, gave me the money, and then blamed me for their fuck up. Because they gave me like an extra $60 to put in the drawer. And then they waited a whole week because they only worked the weekends to tell me I was fired. Like, oh, fuck you guys. And then I didn't have a job until I graduated high school. So there was that. Can I put this somewhere? I'll just put it there. Cool. Damn it. There we go. I feel like the Mario 64 glitch of trying to jump up the stairs. Get her cleaned. Yeah, other than that, manager working at McDonald's wasn't that bad. Funny enough, I tried to go back to the same McDonald's I got fired from when I graduated. I had an interview all set up, and the guy that was supposed to do my interview, he didn't show up. That was the general manager of the store. He did not show up to the interview. My dad said, if the manager's not going to show up for the interview, don't work there. I'm like, that is solid advice. My dad was a little weird sometimes. It's like I said, when we were growing up, he was grumpy. Because, you know. Oh, okay, so he's my stepdad. But I've always called him Dad, because, well, He's the one that raised me. And I've always called the biological one sperm donor because, well, he ain't do shit. I'm glad I look like my mom. I've seen pictures of him and goddamn. But I just like, yeah. Yeah, growing up, my dad was like, I said I didn't like working at McDonald's. It's like, if you don't like your job, find a new one. I'm like, it's not that easy. And like, he works, the trucking company he works at, he's just like, he always said how much he hated it. And he's been there for 11 years or so now. And I'm just like, well, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. Thing is, since he has his CDL, he literally can find another trucking job. But I don't think he wishes to be honest, mainly because other companies would have him like far out and he'd be away from home for like a week sometimes, which, you know, is perfectly understandable. I would not like the idea of being at work or doing work somewhere else away from home. It'd be kind of sad. You know, not being able to see your family as often as you'd like. It would suck. So I'm sorry if anyone is out there and they have to do that. Not being able to hang out with your family is a sad thing when it comes to jobs. Honestly, I wonder if I'm like pouring a shit ton of water down their house, into their house. It would really suck if I hit this and all of these houses just lit up yellow. I'm like, oh, that would be terrible. The town is called Muckingham after all. How'd the ball get over there? Did it really roll from all the way over there? Yeah, alright. But yeah. And then the worst part was when around the time I was leaving McDonald's the second time, I still clocked in at 4 in the morning and left at 2. They changed my days off. I had 1 day off a week. So, yeah, that was fucking awful. And then one time one of my bosses went, "Hey Dan, you want more hours?" I'm like, "No, I work 6 days a week. I don't need more hours. I need some rest." He's like, "Okay, never mind." I'm like, "Thanks for being so considerate." Like, I remembered, like, it was called changeover, and, well, when you open the store, you kind of technically have to do changeover, but since no one's there, you don't really have to worry about doing any extra shit. But, for changeover, or when opening the store, you had to temp all the meat, record the times it takes to cook. Like, I remembered so many of those times. Like, that's how often I did it. Well, you know, I did it every day, but it's like numbers. Like, the round egg you see at McDonald's, that takes about 2 minutes 30. And then the folded egg takes about 2 minutes. And I don't remember how long the sausage takes. I fell off the roof again talking about food. God, I'm a fan. Use the force. Thank you. And then it just... Steak took the longest. Steak was always a pain in the ass, though. You gotta be shitting me. And there was this one time somebody wanted, like a lady showed up and she wanted a steak bagel. But she proclaimed that it wasn't done enough. So we put it back on the grill for like half the time, because that's what you're supposed to do when they want something well done. You put it on the grill, you do it for its full time, and then half. And then there you go. We give it to her again. She said it wasn't done. So we did it for 2 full times. And she said it wasn't done. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna put it down 3 times. This bitch got a charcoal briquette that had the minor flavor of onion at this point. And then she complained it was fucking burnt. I'm like, you bitch. Like, how fucking dare you? You complained it wasn't done all the way twice, and then when we do it more, you complain that it's burnt. Now I swore to myself I'd never hit a lady, but that bitch made me want to smack a hoe. Stupid crap like that. Oh, and then, you know, when you get eggs, I just want a solid chunk. But alright, I'll take it. Ooh, gutter. Doogie. Yeah, sometimes the round eggs would have a partially, like, developed chicken, or chick, inside, so that was always a little weird to see. Or, you know, horrifying. Because one time I found, like, sometimes you might see, like, a little foot, or something. I saw basically a whole baby chicken inside the egg, and it freaked me out. We obviously threw it away, but it's like, that's not something you forget. And there's also the extra yolk situations you got. Remember there was one time, like, I don't know how the hell it happened, but I cracked open an egg, put it in the thing, 2 yolks. Cracked open another egg, same thing, 2 yolks. Like, that usually does not happen. And then, it was sometime after that, out of nowhere, I cracked open an egg. It had 4 tiny yolks inside of it. I almost wanted to keep it for myself. Just how the fucking, like, I don't know why, but it was neat. I had never seen an egg with that many yolks inside. I'm sorry. I know I had a lot more than that. Sometimes I'm confused by how this game works. But I'll just accept it. Get the wood trim. I do not wish to repeat. And then I remember we went to, they call it fresh beef. I know they still do it. But essentially, they went from frozen quarter, like, the quarter pounder meat used to be frozen. And then I had the bright idea of calling it fresh. Or we got, like, big boxes of raw meat patties. Obviously not frozen. We put them in the fridge. And there was just a whole fucking process you had to do to get ready. Like, still talking about changeover at this point, because changeover was a pain in the ass. It's like when you go from breakfast to lunch food. Feels if, I don't know, I didn't need to explain that, sorry. And, essentially having to still make breakfast food while trying to temp and record the numbers for all the lunch stuff. Because I remember reg meat took on grill part number 1 like 38 seconds, then it was 36, 36 and 38 maybe were the seconds it took. It's been a bit, so, you know, memory ain't too good about it. But, yeah. And then they switched to fresh beef, which was annoying. Because you had to get a blue container. Oh no, not the wood trims. But yeah, you had to put it in a blue container. You had to sticker the container for the time needed. Alright, oh god, wood trims. The bane of my existence. You had to put it in the container, open it, then... No, you didn't open it. Put the sticker on. You had like 4 at a time. 4 blue containers of meat. And then anytime someone wanted a damn quarter pounder or a double quarter pounder, we heard a stupid frickin' cowbell. Bing, bing, bing. Every frickin' time. Where are you? Little wooden trim. And then, also every time, well, obviously, put on a new pair of gloves because you're touching raw food. Oh wow, I missed that. And then you had to go wash your hands, which also makes sense. And they had an inspection for this. And they failed it. Because I wasn't there. I think I got it. God, I hate wood trims. Ah. Alright. It's easier to make the white thing flash white. It's hard to frickin' tell. I threw a flashbang into the white void. Nothing happened. I wonder why. Nailed it. Master of climbing ladders. And then after we moved out, my dad became like a goofy fella. Which always caught me off guard, to be honest. Because I always remember him, like, I get it. Taking care of kids, the house, all the bills, school. It can be a lot. So just like, you know, I don't hold it against him. But just like after remembering him being a little angry all the time, it kind of throws you for a loop. Do I have these still? Yeah, they're gonna flash white. Parkour. You. Wait, you're still not clean? Oh, it's this side. Fair enough. Freaking one wood trim again. Get this out of here. Oh my god, it's the exact same part. How? Jeez. How did I manage that? Like, I don't have physical proof, but I swear to you, it's around the exact same part I got stuck on last time I did this level. How? The house looks amazing. Almost normal. You know what is strange? Well, as you were finishing, there was a screech from the attic. So I opened the latch, and something whooshed past my face, followed by a grubby gray feather floating mysteriously down. I think it was Esther's soul leaving, finally at peace. Or, you know, a bird. Up next is the dirty ass shoe and the skate perk. So that'll be fun. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please consider the button things that do stuff, and I will see you all next time. Baby Bears. There. I swear wood trims are the bane of my existence. They should be eliminated.